Welcome to the Enlight One podcast. My name is Malta Patel and I'm a spiritual transformation guide. I love speaking about how you can create your dream life and goals through the power of your mind and working with the universe, showing you how to harness these to manifest your dreams. My aim in each podcast is to help you learn the techniques and tools which will help you transform your mindset to that of a masterful co-creator with the universe. So if you're curious to know more or you want more clarity on this, keep listening. I also have a free manifestation gift which will show you how to create abundance. So click on the link in the podcast description to get a step-by-step free guide, and also how to get access to my book on manifesting from the soul for an in-depth look on how you can co-create your life and soul purpose.
Are you the kind of person who is always focused on the goal, doing everything you can to get there, but you never really stop to consider the progress you've made? I mean, it's great to have goals, but placing your attention always on the end result can be exhausting and frustrating, especially if things aren't going to plan. You might be trying to get fitter, trying to lose weight, trying to get more clients to your business, and if it's not going as you've expected, you may start to feel down or overwhelmed, and that affects not only you, but everybody around you. Now, most goals have milestones, and you build upon these until the goal is reached. But instead of placing all your focus on the end result, like saying, right, once that goal is manifested, that's when I'll feel happy, that's when I'll feel amazing, and just thinking about that and saying to yourself, I'll only be happy or I'll only feel fantastic when I reach my goal. Why not instead celebrate the small wins along the way? Because as you reach each milestone, as something good happens, that is a small win. And there are lots of benefits for looking at this, for celebrating those small wins. View your goal as a journey, and your aim is to enjoy that journey. It's not just about reaching the destination, about the manifestation of the goal. It's about all the steps you're taking and the actions you're taking along the way. And if you take a long trip in your car, if you're driving hundreds of miles or kilometers, chances are that you'll stop along the way to rest. And you have a destination to get to, but you also know that you need to take your time and have breaks along the way. It's the same with a goal. I mean, for many of us, I would say a goal can take weeks. It might take months. It's a long process. And with goals, the aim is to stay as positive as possible. And one way of doing that is to celebrate and focus on the small wins, to celebrate along the way, if you like. And you can use this energy to nourish the manifestation of your goal. As I said before, every goal is like a seed of energy. And you need to, if you like, feed it with being positive, with excitement, with enthusiasm. Because energy such as that will cause your goal to grow. But if you're getting frustrated, if you're getting angry that things aren't happening like they should, then I'm afraid that is the energy you're feeding to the goal itself. And obviously, if you're feeding that energy positiveness, then you might, if you like, see shoots or leaves growing from your goal. But if you're kind of feeding it with frustration and anger and overwhelm, then I'm afraid that goal, that energy is going to start to wither. It's not going to grow at all. It's going to be stunted. So everything is energy, and the way you're viewing your goal, the energy you're giving it, is actually causing it to manifest or not manifest. So celebrate the small wins along the way. Create that fabulous energy to grow the goal. And celebrate the milestones you've reached, or when something good happens, or a great action you've taken, something successful comes from it. Because not only will this increase your confidence, but it will add to that positive energy with which you're growing your goal. But you might think, why bother? I just want to manifest that goal. Why should I think about everything I do on the way? Well, there's a lot of good reasons to stop and smell the roses, as it were. For example, if you focus on the small wins, on the milestones you've achieved, it's going to boost your motivation. As you focus on your progress, you encourage yourself to move forward. You can say, hey, I've lost some weight, or I'm feeling fitter, or wow, that action, that really helped bring some clients in. It's like a mini reward. You've done something to help you manifest your goal, so celebrate it. Maybe go for a walk or take some time off to spend on a hobby, have a massage. Just treat yourself every now and then to kind of get yourself into that positive energy that you are getting there towards your goal. And that builds momentum. When you acknowledge that you're continually making progress by reaching the milestones, by taking successful actions, you're more likely to maintain enthusiasm and energy to continue. If this is going to take weeks or months, there's no point saying I'll be happy in like 6 months, is there? It's more like, no, let me focus on what are the kind of small wins that are happening right now, because that is going to give you that enthusiasm, that momentum to continue. And also, your beliefs are crucial to manifesting your goal. So celebrating small wins reinforces your belief in yourself to achieve this goal. It's like a positive feedback loop, yeah? Each small success boosts your confidence. Every time you have a win, every time you take an action and something great happens, it's like, yeah, I'm getting there. That boosts that belief inside yourself that you can accomplish your goal. And so you'll start to know by this kind of positive feedback loop that you are capable of manifesting that goal you want to reach. And when you celebrate the small wins, it gives you time to reflect on what challenges you overcame and the strategies you used to do this. And those insights can help you to continue towards your goal by deciding if you need to adjust certain things and so on. Sometimes I think we're so focused on the end result, we don't really kind of look at the small steps we've taken, because you might have tried a new exercise as part of getting fitter and you think, wow, that is a great exercise. I really enjoyed that. I feel it's benefiting me more than other exercise. And you might think, well, maybe I'll add more of that in as I try and get fitter. Or you might have taken some action to get more clients for your business and it was a great success. And you think, you celebrate that, but you also think, hey, that worked. Now, why did that work? Maybe it worked because I did this and this. All right, well, I'll add more of that into my overall goal. So if you step back, take a look at why these actions are causing success and maybe try and add more of those in. And also focusing on the small wins, it creates a winning mindset and a positive outlook. Why wouldn't it? It's like the glass half full or half empty. You've shifted your focus from what still needs to be done to what you've already accomplished. Instead of just looking forwards to the future to kind of think, right, I've got to get to that goal, you're looking at the steps you're taking right now that are causing the small wins, and that gives you the positivity and the optimism to continue. We sometimes forget all the steps we've taken to accomplish our goal. It might involve you moving out of your comfort zone. It might involve you having to create new beliefs, new behaviours. So take time to celebrate these. Give yourself a literal pat on the back for the actions which have led to success. Now, maybe you've been taught not to celebrate yourself, that it's too egotistical. But what I'm saying, it's not about being arrogant, it's not about bragging. It's more raising a glass to your internal self for having taken the actions to reach this milestone, to have the success. Because some of those actions might have been hard, so seriously, acknowledge those amazing actions you took. Now, when I started my business, I, decided to go to networking events, and that was the first time. And now that is scary. Think about it. You're going into a room, might be 50 or more people I've never met, complete strangers. And so it's like, it's like really, if you think about it, for me, it's very scary. And so, but I did it. And obviously, once I did it once or twice, I got used to it. And that is a pat on the back for taking a step to do something that was pretty scary. And for most of people, standing up, giving a presentation, how scary is that? But if you do these sorts of things, celebrate them. Say, yes, I did it. Give yourself a pat on the back. You know, how great that I had the courage to go and do it. Good for me. That sort of thing. Again, that will increase your confidence. It boosts yourself to give you the knowledge that you can manifest your goal. So by celebrating those small wins, you're not only acknowledging the progress you've made, but you're creating a supportive environment for your continual growth and success towards manifesting your goal. So at the end of the day, most goals, well, for many of us, goals can take weeks or months. And I say see it as a journey. Kind of look at the journey, see what you've grown, how you've grown, see what actions you've taken, what have you done to get outside your comfort zone, what new behaviours have you had to incorporate. Because for some of us, we don't have the luxury of a big support group. You know, we don't have people egging us on, cheering us on, saying, yeah, you'll get there. For some of us, you are your own cheerleader. You are the one that has to, if you like, just get this, you want to manifest this goal, you're the cheerleader. So always focus on the small wins. Focus on the actions you've taken that are leading to success. Because the more you do this, the more, well, to be honest, the more you kind of create that energy of motivation, optimism, of the knowing that the goal is going to be manifested. By celebrating those small wins, then that will all lead you to manifest your goal. So I hope that's helped. Please hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and read the podcast description to get my free guide on abundance and about the book I've written on how to manifest your goals and your ideal life. Thanks for listening, and I'll speak with you next time.